Before we proceed to our topic, our group allowing Sir Roland Ardinis to use this form educational material.
So, the objective of this study is to understand the global media culture, define global media culture and its key characteristic, explain the role of media in shape global cultural landscape, analyze the impact of globalizations on cultural exchange and homogeneization, key concept and theories, discuss the concept of cultural imperialism, cultural hybridly, and globalizations, explore the theories of media governance and digital divide, analyze the influence of media, identify formations and cultural representation, global media industry and institution, identify major global media corporation and their influence on content production, examine the role of international organization and regulating media, evaluated the impact of media ownership and concentration in cultural diversity, social and political implication, analyze the role of media in shaping public opinion and political discourse, discuss the ethical implications of media representation and stereotypes, explore the challenges and opportunities of global media for social justice and development. And lastly, the case study and critical analysis. Examine a specific case study of global media phenomena such as K-pop, Bollywood, or anime. Critical analysis the impact of global media on local culture and communities. Evaluate the effectiveness of media activism and criticize journalism in promoting social change.
So, the history and stage of global media and culture. The evaluation of global media and culture has been a complex journey shaped by technological advancement, social change, and political development. Here's our breakdown of the key stage. First is oral communications. The earliest form of communications relying on spoken language and storytelling, limited reach and easily distorted over time, played a crucial role in preserving cultural tradition and knowledge. And second, writing communication. Invention of writing system expanded the reach and accuracy of communication, lead to the development of early form of media, such as the scrolls and books, facilitated the spread of ideas, knowledge, and cultural practice across the region. Third, printing press. Gutenberg's invention of the printing press in 15th century revolutionized mass communication, made books more accessible and affordable, leading to increased literacy and spread of information. Contribute the rise of nationalism and formation of national culture. The fourth, electronic media. The 20th century saw the emergence of electronic media such as radio, television, film. These technologies allowed for mass production and distribution of content reach vast audience, played a significant role in shaping global culture and influencing public opinion. Fifth, digital media. The internet and digital technology ushered in a new era of global media. Enable instant communications, global connectivity, and the democratization of information, lead to the rise of social media, online platforms, and digital content recreation, facilitated the exchange of ideas and cultural practices on a global scale. Globalization, the increased interconnectedness of the world driven by technology and economic factor, has led to the spread of global culture and media. Convergence, the emerging of different media formulas such as print, broadcast, digital create new opportunities and challenges. Cultural exchange, the exchange of ideas, values the cultural practice across the borders, leading to both hybridizations and homogeneizations. Digital divide, the inequality in access to information and communications, technologies particular between developed and developing countries. The history of global media and culture is a dynamic, ongoing process, such as the technology continues to evolve, so too will the ways in which we produce, consume, and interact with media and culture on a global scale.
I will discuss the history stage of global media culture. Global media history means three things in the context of this article. 1. The history of media as a global connectors and force of globalization that involved and promote transnational flows of news, text, pictures, and information, ideas, and lifestyles. The contemporary global media culture has evolved through several significant stages. Number 1. Early mass media. Late 19th to mid 20th century, this stage saw the rise of mass communication through newspaper, radio, and television media become a crucial tool for shaping public opinion and culture on a national level. Number 2. The broadcast era, mid 20th century to 1980s. Television became the dominant medium, leading to a more homogeneous.
Good day everyone, I am Lieutenant Debat and I'm going to explain the dynamic between local and global cultural production. Cultural production is the creation and dissemination of cultural artifacts and practices. Has always been a dynamic process shaped by both local and global forces. While local cultures have historically been self-contained, the increasing interconnectedness of the world has led to a complex interplay between the local and the global. This will explore the dynamic between local and global cultural production, examining how two forces interact and influence each other. Local cultural production, it refers to the creation of cultural artifacts and practices within a specific region or community. This can include traditional arts, music, literature, and cuisine, and many more. For example, organic coconut oil is a versatile product that can be used in various ways within the Philippines, such as cooking, hair conditioner, and cleaning. Local cultures are often deeply rooted in a community's history, values, and experiences. They serve as a source of identity and belonging for individuals and groups. On the other hand, global cultural production involves the creation and dissemination of cultural artifacts and practices on a worldwide scale. This can be facilitated by various factors such as technological advancements, globalization of markets, and the growth of international travel and communication. Another example,
smartphones, computers, cars, and soft drinks. This is the global cultural production often leads to exchange and hybridization of different cultural traditions. The relationship between local and global cultural production is complex and multifaceted. In some cases, global forces can exert significant influence on global cultures, leading to cultural match or the erosion of the traditional practices. For example, Filipino food. Many Filipino food dishes have been adapted to suit global tastes with ingredients and cooking techniques from other countries being incorporated. However, local cultures can be also resist and adapt to global influences by appropriating and recontextualizing global cultural elements. Local cultures can create unique hybrid forms of expression. This process can be seen in the popularity of K-pop music, Bollywood films, and anime, which have gained global audiences with retaining their distinct local characteristics. Moreover, the growth of global communication and technology has enabled local cultures to gain visibility on a worldwide stage. This can empower local artists and communities to share their cultural heritage with a broader audience and challenge dominant narratives. For instance, social media platforms have provided a space for indigenous communities to reclaim their cultural identity and resist cultural appropriation. In conclusion, the dynamic between local and global cultural production is a complex and ongoing process. While global forces can exert significant influence on local cultures, on the other hand, local cultures can also resist, adapt to these influences, creating unique and hybrid forms of expression. The increasing of interconnectedness of the world has led to a greater exchange and hybridization of cultural traditions, resulting in a more diverse and worldwide cultural landscapes. As we move forward, it is essential for recognize the importance of both local and global cultural production in shaping of our identities and understanding of the world.
My topic is what is the roles of media and globalization. The media roles in globalization is significant influencing cultures exchange and economics integrations, but also politics interconnectedness and global citizenship through disseminations of cultures. But also advertising and marketing information sharings in the public options the media shapes our understanding of the world, influences our behavior and beliefs. It can promote a global citizens and provide the platform for social movements leading to positive social change. However, there are also potential drawbacks such as lack of diversity informations due to interconnected media ownerships and spread of misinformation through social media. It's a crucial critical evaluates the information presented by the media and be aware of potential consequences. Overall, the media's impact on globalization is complex, multifaceted with both positive and negative aspects. It is important to recognize and navigate these complexes to make information decisions and participate in the globalization's world effectively.
Pros of media globalization. Media globalization, the spread of media content across national borders, has both positive and negative aspects. First, benefits of media globalization. Increased access to information. Media globalization provides individuals with access to a wider range of news, perspectives, and information from around the world. This can help foster understanding, tolerance, and global citizenship. Second, cultural exchange and diversity. The sharing of media content across borders can promote cultural exchange and diversity. People can learn about different cultures, traditions, and values, leading to greater appreciation and understanding. Third, economic opportunities. Media globalization can create economic opportunities for media companies, content creators, and distributors. It can also stimulate growth in related industries such as advertising and technology. Global awareness and connectivity. Media globalization can help raise awareness of global issues and events, fostering a sense of global community and connectivity. The last one is the innovation and competition. The competitive nature of the global media market can drive innovation and creativity, leading to new, better products and services.
Hi guys, my topic is all about the cons or the disadvantages of media globalization. So while media globalization offers numerous benefits, also presents several challenges. So this is are the examples of cons or the disadvantages of media globalization. Firstly, the unequal power dynamic, spread of misinformation, privacy concerns, and one major concern is the cultural imperialism, where dominant Western media often overshadow local cultures, leading into a homogenization of values and perspective. This can endure cultural diversity and identity. Additionally, the concentration of media ownership in a few powerful corporations can limit the diversity of voices and perspective, potentially shifting free speech and critical thinking. Another issue is a spread of misinformation and propaganda, which can be amplified by the speed and reach of global media. This can lead to social unrest, political polarization, and erosion of trust in the institution. Furthermore, the digital divide where access to technology and information is unequal can exacerbate existing social and economic disparities. Finally, media globalization can create challenges for local media industries, which may struggle to compete with large institutional conglomerates. This can result in a loss of job and a decline in local journalism, potentially impacting the quality and diversity of new coverage. So that's all. Thank you.
Is there globalization without media? In my opinion, my answer is no. There cannot be globalization without media. Media serves as the backbone of globalization, facilitating the flow of information, ideas, and culture across borders. It connects people from different parts of the world, enabling them to share experiences, learn from each other, and engage in global conversations. Without media, the interconnectedness and interdependence that define globalization would be significantly hindered. Various forms of media, such as newspapers, television, radio, and the internet, play crucial roles in the globalization. They provide information about global events, promote cultural exchange, and facilitate international trade. For example, the internet has revolutionized communication and commerce, allowing business to reach customers worldwide and individuals to connect with people from diverse backgrounds. In conclusion, media is an indispensable component of globalization. It enables the exchange of information, fosters cultural understanding, and drives economic integration. Without media, globalization would be much more limited and fragmented process.
The advent of globalization has led to unprecedented interconnectedness between cultures worldwide. One of the most significant manifestations of this interconnectedness is media globalization, the worldwide dissemination of media content. While media globalization offers enormous benefits such as cultural exchange and access to information, it also raised concerns about its potential to undermine cultural diversity and autonomy. A central critique of media globalization is that it constitutes a form of cultural imperialism.
It refers to the imposition of culture over another, often through the dominance of economic, political, or cultural power. In the context of media globalization, Western media companies, with their vast research and global distribution networks, often hold a dominant position in the global media market. This dominance can lead to the widespread of dissemination of Western cultural values, norms, and products, potentially overshadowing local cultures and eroding cultural diversity. The influence of Western media on local cultures can be seen in various aspects of life. For example, Western films and television shows often portray specific lifestyle, values, and consumer preferences that can be aspirational for audiences in other cultures. This can lead to the adoption of Western cultural norms and rejection of local traditions. Additionally, Western music, fashion, and technology can become dominant cultural trends, displaying cultural expression. Critics argue that the dominance of Western media can lead to homogenization of cultures as local cultures are increasingly influenced by Western values and norms. This can result in the cultural identity and diversity as local traditions and practices marginalized replacement by Western ones. Moreover, the power imbalance between Western and non-Western cultures can limit the ability of local media to compete in a global or further reinforce dominance of Western media. However, it is important to note that media globalization is not entirely a one-way process. While Western media may have a significant influence on local cultures can also adapt and resist Western influences. For example, local media can produce content that reflects local values and tradition, challenging the dominance of Western media. Additionally, audiences in different cultures can interpret and consume Western media content in ways that are meaningful for their own cultural context. In conclusion, media globalization is a complex phenomenon with both positive and negative implications, but it can promote cultural exchange and access to information. It also raises concerns about cultural imperialism and the erosion of cultural diversity. The impact of media globalization on local cultures depends on a variety of factors, including the nature of the media content, the receptivity of local audiences, and the effort of governments and cultural organizations to promote cultural diversity and autonomy.